buddy. Hi. Official welcome. He's like holding his head up, you guys. I'm like so impressed with him. He's so strong. Oh, help! I need a burp cloth. Thank you. Yeah, I'm getting to it. Okay, I think we're really ready to start this time. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Shanoa. I am a new mom to Sebastian. He is 7 weeks old now. I do vlogs on motherhood and lifestyle, and I upload every Tuesday and Friday. Today, I'm going to be talking about what I believe are hospital bag essentials, or what you should pack. I do have a disclaimer though. I did not pack a hospital bag. I wanted to, and I had done research and taken notes on what you should pack in a hospital bag. It was the night before we went to the hospital, and I had told Ruben that I really wanted to pack the hospital bag. He was like, no, we're not gonna have the baby for another week, because at that point I hadn't been making any progress towards having him. I was still not dilated. We thought I was gonna have to be induced, and we were planning on scheduling our induction later that week. So he was like, no, you're gonna have to schedule it, so let's just do it after we schedule it, and then we'll pack the night before. So that was the plan, and then like 4 hours later at 3 a.m. my water broke and we just kind of threw some stuff. We didn't even throw a lot, but we just threw some stuff in a duffel bag. I'm gonna share with you guys what I researched and what I found, but then also what I realized I would have packed or would have needed in my hospital bag had we actually packed one. A tip that I have for packing your hospital bag is to call your hospital about a month before your due date and ask them what they provide, because a lot of hospitals provide different things, and they will provide some stuff for you postpartum that you won't need to pack, or they'll provide stuff for the baby that you won't need to pack. That definitely helped me out a lot, and that's also why I wasn't super nervous about just throwing our hospital bag together, because I just knew that the hospital would provide a lot. And then also we had the comfort of living 7 minutes away from the hospital, so we were close enough that if we needed anything, Ruben could run home for us. Okay, so the first list I'm gonna go through is the things that mamas need to pack. So as a mom, I think you should pack a robe. Whoa. I didn't end up using a robe while I waited for delivery. I used it, I think, the next day, but it was really nice to have to get out of the hospital gown and to just feel human. Some people also pack pajamas to sleep in overnight. I didn't pack pajamas. We were there for, I guess, the night we gave birth, and then Tuesday night, and we came home on Wednesday. So I could have packed pajamas. I just didn't feel like it was necessary. I just chilled in my hospital gown. So I think that's just a preferential thing. It might make you feel more normal to have those things in there. And honestly, I would just suggest doing anything that helps you feel normal after birth. So if changing into pajamas and wearing those over wearing your hospital gown makes you feel better and makes you feel more normal, then do it. The third thing would be hair and makeup stuff, like a curler or straightener, and then your makeup that you wear every day. I packed mine, but I actually didn't wear any of it while I was in the hospital. I thought that while I waited for him to come, I would want to do my hair and makeup for pictures during delivery, but I just found that I just wanted to lay in bed, and I just wanted to relax and not really worry about what I looked like, and I was just gonna accept how I looked during my labor instead of doing my makeup or doing my hair. The next day we were supposed to do a fresh 48. I didn't use any of that there either. Oh, bless you. But if you are doing a fresh 48 and you want to look nice and put together, then definitely pack those things, because they will help. And once again, if wearing makeup makes you feel more normal and more human and less gross, do it. Seriously, do anything that will make you feel more human, because labor just really takes its toll on you. The next thing would be Depends or comfortable underwear that you can fit like a really thick pad on. And I mean like thick, 2 C's thick, because you will be bleeding a lot after delivery. My hospital provided some mesh underwear as well as the pads, so I didn't pack anything, and I actually preferred that mesh underwear with the pads that they provided over Depends. I got Depends for when we got home, and I ran out of the mesh underwear, but I actually ended up hating the Depends.
Hate, double hate, loathe entirely.
everybody I've watched on YouTube swore by them, but I ended up hating them, and so I just ended up wearing underwear with a thick pad on. And that was a lot more comfortable for me. But once again, I would call your hospital, call the delivery unit, and ask them if they provide things like underwear and pads for you postpartum. They should, but I don't know. I'm not a professional. Every hospital is different, so just make sure to give them a call, and if they don't bring that up, definitely ask about it. The next thing would be long charging cords. There are no plugs that you can use that are super close to your bed, so having a long cord for your phone to charge it is definitely necessary. You can get some on Amazon, and along with the charging cord would be a portable charger. If you don't want to buy an extra long cord or you don't see that necessary, then just have your portable charger on hand to use. Ow, you have the tightest grip of my hair. Thank you. It definitely did help to have that portable charger there. Just waiting it out, being on my phone definitely helped the time go by. The next thing will be your camera, and with this, make sure that you bring extra batteries, that you bring your charger, and that you bring extra SD cards, because you're going to be wanting to capture a lot of those first moments with them. And if you don't have like a camera that you want to bring, then make sure that your phone is clear. I use the Google Photos app because then I was able to back up my photos and know that they were securely backed up, and then delete them all from my phone to clear up storage for new ones. So I would definitely suggest, if you don't have a camera that you're bringing and like SD cards that you need, definitely make sure that your phone has enough room, because seriously, you're going to be obsessed with your little one and you're going to want to take a million pictures and a million videos of them within those first few days. The next item is shower shoes. I had heard a lot from different people that showers are really gross at hospitals. I didn't feel like ours looked really gross, but I feel like I had it in my head that it was gross because of what everybody had been saying. I don't think you need to go out and buy like super nice shoes, just like dollar store flip-flops or the cheapest flip-flops you can find from Walmart or something. Those will definitely do the job, just like having that protective layer. I do suggest showering in the hospital if you're gonna be there for more than one day, because I just felt disgusting after birth, and so once I showered, I seriously felt like a new woman. It really helped me feel refreshed and just clean and so nice. So I would definitely suggest showering if you're gonna be there for more than a day. The next item is gonna be nipple cream. So if you're breastfeeding, if you're planning on breastfeeding, if you're gonna try it out, I suggest using nipple cream right off the bat. Your hospital might provide some. Mine did provide like a little sample tube of some, and that was great. I used that, and then when I got home, I used I can't remember the name of it, but it's an organic nipple butter, and it was so much better than the one the hospital gave me because it literally felt like butter, and it just provided so much moisture and comfort for my nipples. I'm gonna link that down below. I'll actually look it up and know what it is, but I'll link that down below. When you're just starting to breastfeed for the very first time, it's a lot, and your nipples get really sore and really tender and really dry, so having that there is so comforting, and it really does provide that layer of moisture that you need. The next thing that actually my hospital did provide, but I did buy it separate because a lot of people had suggested it, is Tucks. It's healing/cooling pads. You wear them kind of like similar to a pad. I put 3 on top of my pad, and it really does comfort and cool down your area afterwards. It also has witch hazel in it, which is good for healing. So definitely get some of those. If your hospital doesn't provide them, bring them. If your hospital does, still buy some for when you get home, because it will really help. Okay, the next thing was also another item that my hospital provided, but I found really helpful, and it was HYDROFLASK, and it's a cooling and itching spray that you can put down there. That also really helps because one, it added another layer of cooling. Tucks provided cooling, but then this also provided another layer of cooling, but it also helped with the itching. There can be some discomfort, but having that there will really help, and it also promotes healing as well. So definitely get some of that. I know you can buy these items at your local Walgreens or your CVS. Just make sure to have these items on hand. If not in the hospital, definitely when you get home. Another thing that you should have is a HYDROFLASK. So when you're delivering, they will bring you like ice chips and water if needed, or you can send your husband to grab them, but you can only be drinking water when you're going through delivery. So I would definitely recommend a HYDROFLASK, and make sure to get one that has a straw because it just makes it so much easier. But you really just want to keep yourself super hydrated while while you're going through labor. The next item was something that I really wanted to bring, but in the chaos of everything, when we were leaving that night for the hospital and then after we had him, I completely spaced, and I'm so bummed about it, is thank you cards for your hospital staff. Your hospital staff will be with you throughout the whole thing. They'll be with you so much, and they'll be really, really helping you throughout your day at the hospital. And I really wish that I had thank you cards on hand to give them, because seriously, they helped so much. At night they helped, during the day they helped, with breastfeeding they helped, and especially my delivery nurse, she was awesome. And I am so sad that I didn't have a thank you card to tell her thank you. That was something that I really, I'm just so bummed I didn't bring that, and that I didn't get to give them thank you cards. So don't forget those. Just stick a few in your hospital bag in one of the pockets and try to remember to actually do them. And the last thing that I think mamas should pack in their hospital bag is a loose dress to come home in. I personally wouldn't suggest pants. You're super tender still. Everything just hurts, and I just didn't want anything to be pushing anywhere in that area. I just wanted it to all be just loose and like let go. So I would suggest bringing just like a loose dress. You do bring pants, make sure that they're your maternity pants. Don't be silly and think that you can bring your pre-pregnancy pants, because you won't be there yet. And don't disappoint yourself. Just accept that your body is still going to be super different and you're still going to look like 5 months pregnant. Okay, now we're going to go into items that I think you should have for the baby in your hospital bag. And they're really not a lot of items. Your baby, honestly, it doesn't need that much. You shouldn't need diapers or wipes. Your hospital should provide those for you, so don't bother packing those. I also think what you pack for your baby is also a lot on preference. He didn't wear any clothes basically the whole time we were in the hospital. He was just wrapped in a swaddle like the whole time. But if you want, bring a couple outfits. If you want pictures of him brand new in the hospital in different outfits, bring them. I would say bring 2, and I would say bring both newborn size and 0 to 3 month size, because you don't know how big your baby is going to be. A lot of people basically kind of talked me out of getting any newborn size anything, because they were like, oh, your baby's going to be big, or they're not even going to wear anything. But he was born super small, and he was actually like drowning in his newborn size when he first was real fresh, real new. So we needed a lot the newborn size. But if your baby ends up being bigger, having that 0 to 3 month outfit will really help, because then they're not super tight in a super small outfit that doesn't really fit them. Do not go crazy. You will have so much more time after you leave the hospital to take pictures. So I would only suggest bringing 2 or 3 outfits. The next kind of goes along with the same deal, is like a swaddle. Your hospital will have the hospital swaddles, but if it's important to you for them to have their own swaddle, and normal swaddles look a lot cuter than the hospital swaddles, then bring a swaddle. But I honestly wouldn't pack more than 2. That's just me. Do what you feel is best for you. Do what you want to do. It's your delivery. If you want to bring 5 swaddles and take pictures of your baby in 5 different swaddles, then do it. Do you, girl. Do you, boo-boo. And the next thing I would suggest bringing is mittens, because their nails are unusually sharp and long. I wasn't expecting them to be as long. Having those mittens to protect them from scratching their face will really help. But once again, don't bring a ton, just bring 1 pair. I honestly think that's all you need is 1 pair. The next thing is a pacifier clip. A lot of people won't give their babies pacifiers because they're afraid of introducing a different nipple other than their own. They are afraid of nipple confusion, but my nurse said there's no such thing as nipple confusion. It's really not a thing. And we gave him a pacifier while we were still in the hospital, and honestly, he's been fine. He's been able to go from pacifier to different bottles to breastfeeding just fine. The next thing that would be kind of nice is a bobby pillow, or just a nursing pillow. Your baby might be heavier than you think, or they might be really light, but you're just exhausted. So having that pillow there to support your arms and to support the baby while you're nursing, or just holding them in general, would be really nice. That wasn't something that was super high on my priority list for packing a hospital bag, but it was something that I saw a lot of people talk about. And I can definitely see why they said that, because sometimes just having that extra support there is so nice. Okay, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm sorry it was kind of chaotic and I feel like my mind was kind of all over the place, but I'm just trying to take care of him. Ruben is cleaning the apartment right now and he's been with Sebastian all day and he has been super fussy, so I just wanted to give Ruben a little bit of a break, so that's why Sebastian tagged along with me for this video. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up. I do upload every Tuesday and Friday, and I'm just excited to show you guys a little piece of our lives and to show you what mamahood is like for us. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.